Hi. Stop. I just filmed a quick video. Actually, my camera is still on, so you can see it's there. This is my very professional video setup. It's always on that box, and that box is always on top of something, because it's not actually tall enough. And I've been thinking about getting like a small camera stand, but I just had never gotten around to it. Anyways, I just filmed. Hold on, this is distracting. I can see myself twice, and it's weird. Oh shit, I think I just. Anyways. I just recorded the video where I explain why I've been gone and where I talk a little bit about the identity crisis that I've been having and how it's been hard to figure it out. But I sat down after, I wrote the script for that one. I didn't actually follow the script because I never do, but I wrote a script for that one, and then I sat down and then I actually started to work on those problems, started to work on those questions. And I'm pretty close, I think, to figuring them out. I figured out most of them. Most of them were not that hard. They just needed me to kind of sit down and be like, you know what? This is what I'm doing. Now I think I know what I'm doing. I'm tilting, sorry. But I'm still figuring it a little... Now I'm just figuring out how I'm supposed to be doing stuff. So I know what I'm doing, which is... I think I wrote a list. I have 4 words that should be defining my content, what they are. And that is entertainment... what was it? Entertainment and inspiration, information and guidance, which sounds really wide. Like, you can put a lot of stuff under those categories, but for me that's okay. I just need those guidelines, 4 guidelines, and if I make anything that is none of those things, then it's not going up on my channel. But most things can be defined by those, so I don't really limit myself, but I have a clear kind of guideline to what my content should be doing. So, for example, my how to do stuff things are information and guidance. When I'm doing how to make lore, when I'm doing how to write stuff, when I'm doing, like, how do you turn an idea into a business, those are all information and guidance. When I just do fun little weird things, like the dance video that I did or something, then those are entertainment, just for fun. And then there is inspiration, and I feel like inspiration is the one that is most difficult for me to kind of figure out, like, what is inspiration? But in a way, I feel like there will be videos on my channel where I'm, like, traveling or when I'm doing something. So those are partially guidance, or information, because I'll be talking about those things. When I go to Japan, I'll talk about Japan. But at the same time, I'll make sort of... most of my videos, I'll be talking, because that's what I'm good at, I think. But there will be videos where I just kind of show you something. So when I'm in Japan, I might be just filming a bunch of stuff in Japan and be like, yo, this is Japan. And I feel in a way that's inspiration, either just because it's a colorful and interesting place, or because maybe I want to push your ass out the door and make you do stuff. When I, for example, document my journey towards writing a book, then in a way that's both guidance and information, because I'll be showing you how to do it, or at least how I'm doing it. My voice kind of cracked. It was weird. But at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, just by... Here's the thing, my channel is going to be 2 things, in a way. Like, these are the questions that I struggle most with. What am I doing? Or rather, why? But in a way, like, it's going to be me chasing my dreams, and trying to find my dreams, and trying to live my life. That's going to be a part of it. Just me kind of documenting how I'm getting somewhere with my things. Well, yeah, because I like making videos, but I'm also doing stuff that is not video related. I'm writing books, and I'm going to school, and I'm going to study languages and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot like my life, what I'm doing with it. But I feel like in a way that could be inspiration for someone who's not sure what they're doing with their life, or what they want to do. Like, just, I don't know, I like watching people live their lives, and I feel inspired, at least when they, like, manage to do things. I'm like, yeah, I want to do that too. So in a way, I feel like that could be inspiration. And then, like, the other things on my channel is just gonna be trying to get people to do stuff. Because a part of me is like, there are a lot of people out there who has dreams and who wants to do stuff. I see that all the time. I see comments, I see blog posts, I see just all over the place. Oh, I wish I could do that, or I want to do that, and stuff like that. Whenever I see a video of people in different countries, like people talking about Japan, or people talking about South Korea and K-pop and stuff, and people are like, oh my god, I want to go to Korea so bad, or I want to go to Japan so bad, and I'm just sitting there thinking, well, why don't you go? And then always they're like, but I'm broke as fuck, and I'm like, yeah, well, what did you do to change that, sweetie? I mean, maybe this is harsh for me because I didn't grow up with a lot of, like, allowance. I got money, don't worry, like, my parents were not cruel in a way, but we have always had less of an allowance system, I think, compared to a lot of other people. So usually whenever we wanted something that was, like, money related, we would ask for it specifically. So if I wanted to go to the movies, I would be like, Mom, can I please have money to go to the movies? And usually I would get a yes, but just because we always had to, like, ask specifically for what we wanted, instead of just getting X amount of money and be like, okay, you spend it on whatever. I feel like that kind of, in a way, helps. Why did it help? I don't know. I have a different relationship with money than I feel a lot of other people have. But yeah, I did not have that much allowance compared to, like, other people my age and stuff. It doesn't bother me. I had all the things that I needed, and I did not have excessive amounts of money to spend on bullshit. Right now, I have a job. I actually have a job. I'm doing full-time studies, and I have a part-time job, and then I'm doing a lot of, like, time-consuming hobbies on the side, such as YouTube and writing books. Once I finally, like, get a grip on my book writing and stop sucking so much at it, then I might actually make money out of that too. That's where I get my money. That's how I can travel, and that's how I can do stuff. I still live at home, so I live for free. But I do have expenses, because I go to school, which costs money. I pay for my Adobe programs and stuff like that. Subscriptions, blah, blah. I could probably skip most of them. The Adobe one I actually need. But you get my drift, right? Right? So, when people say they want to do stuff, but they don't have money, I'm very often thinking, what are you doing to fix that? Do you have a job? And I know a friend of mine who could need some more money. Like, she's not poor, but everyone needs money at some point if they want to do fun stuff or whatever. Like, usually people would not turn money down. But she's also doing full-time school, and she does not want, what the hell is happening here? And she does not want a job on the side because she feels like she has enough just with school, which I think is fair. That's a fair argument. But at the same time, it is in your hands to do what you want with your life. And if you want to do stuff but you don't have enough money, then it's in your hands to fix that. Which is kind of my point. Sometimes, like, when I work on weekends, it's fine, because that's 5 hours on a Saturday. It's fine. I can go home around, like, 9:30. But on weekdays, I go to school, like, I get up around 7. Well, that's a lie. I should get up around 7. I get up around, like, 7:45. My school starts 8:15. And it finishes around 3. And then my work will start at 4. So, like, finish, like, after 3. So I'll go directly from my school to my work. And then I'll be there until, like, 11:30 in the evening. And then I'll go home and I'll collapse and I'll sleep. And then I'll get up late. And it's just a vicious cycle. I don't work that much on weekdays. For obvious reasons. Because it's really tiresome. Because that's a long day. That's from 7 a.m. until 12:30. And then I'm not home at all. Which is tiresome. And it's not something I can do all the time. Which is a bit sad. Because you do make a lot of money when you work a lot. Of course. But yeah. That's how I make money. What does this video turn into? Yeah, but no. That's kind of my attitude towards it. If you have a complaint, fix it. And if you are not willing to fix it, then stop complaining. That's just me. I'm not perfect in any way. I laze around a lot. I procrastinate a lot. I don't do everything perfectly, but I at least am aware that I'm doing something wrong, right? So those are my thoughts on that. That was a long rant about people complaining about stuff and not fixing it. I'm aware that a lot of people that say I'm broke and I can't travel are too young to even get a job. Or rather, even if they had a job and even if they had the money, they would not be allowed to travel, which I can totally get. I'm 18, so I'm, like, legal age. I can do what I want, which is nice. What? I'm not 18, I'm 19. I forgot my age. I'm 19, so if I say I want to travel and my parents say no, I can still go. If you're 14, that's going to be a problem. And if you're 14, it's going to be a problem to get a job where you can earn enough money to do those things. So I guess I can kind of understand that. It's going to be hard convincing your parents, even if you have, like, friends that are of legal age that you could travel with, because you kind of have to. You cannot travel internationally and stay at hotels and stuff if you're 14. Legally you can't. Because I don't think hotels will allow people that are under 18 to make a reservation. I'm not 100% sure, it depends a bit. But yeah, I get that's gonna be hard. So, for those people, I'm not sure what I can do. But he is my target audience. Because returning back to what I was talking about, my channel and what I want to do with it, part of me is inspire / kick people's ass into actually doing stuff that will lead them towards their dreams. Because it frustrates me when people don't. When people just sit on their ass and complain and say, I want to do this, but I'm either too scared, or I'm just I don't have the money, blah, 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 blah. Part of me just gets really frustrated because I know what it's like to feel that way. But then I discovered what it's like to actually do the things that you want to do, and it's an amazing feeling. So, yeah, part of my channel is just that. It's me doing it, and me trying to get other people to do it. Which is, I think that's decent. I could have had worse motives than that. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm doing it, but I know what, for the most part. And gosh, I feel like making videos right now just going, you know how you can, like, make your dreams come true? You make them come true! You just do the work. You figure out what you need to do, how you gotta do it, and then you do the work. It's not that hard, but it's really hard. Doing the work and figuring out how to do it and actually figuring out what you need to do, like, those are all hard steps. But those are the things that you gotta do, right? And there are so many things that people could be doing if they just did it right. And I don't know how to do everything right, but at least I feel like I'm currently studying how to at least gain the knowledge of how to do it right. I'm studying media and communication. A lot of things in this world go online. And I'm also, like, into independent work, so my ideal life would be not working for someone. Kind of like, I would have a part-time job if I needed to, like the one I have now at a grocery store, which is just fine. A couple days a week, 3 days, like maybe half the week. But ideally, my life would be kind of independent work, so writing books and maybe even making videos, if I could ever make that, like, a profitable thing. That's how I want to live my life, kind of, independently. But to do that, you need to know what you can do to make people give you money, in a way. It's a bit hard to kind of figure those things out, but that's kind of what I've ended up realizing recently through my identity crisis. I was going to take a long education in a field that I find interesting, but a field that I do not want to work in. I was going to do a doctorate in psychology, and I kind of still want to do that, but I don't really want to work within psychology, because there are so many frustrating, I don't really want to work with it, I just want to know it all, if that makes any sense. So I might do it at some point, but if I don't want to work within those things, I want to work creating stuff. Honestly, that's what I want to do with my life. I want to create stuff. Oh my god, this is such a confusing video. It's all over the place. What am I even gonna title it? Holy damn. But yeah, I want to create stuff. And to be able to do that, I need to ask these marketing questions. I need to know what I'm doing and why people should give me money for it and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm figuring out. But I like it, to be completely honest. I like this process of figuring it out and writing it down and just being frustrated, but at the same time noticing that I'm making it and, like, getting somewhere with it. It's great. Maybe I should be a counselor. Not a counselor. Consultate? What? Oh, I'm getting a guest tomorrow. He's gonna sleep on that couch. There ain't no space. Ooh. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video right now about these things. Who knows? I need to edit that one and get it up, though. I need to buy more music as well, because I can't use the one single song in every single video. But yeah, I got some stuff off my chest. Feels good. Feels really good. And yeah. I'll see you soon, I guess. I'm getting to the point where I can start making videos again, I think. I think I figured it out enough to maybe start. Looking forward to it. I like spinning around like this, but I can't spin it all the way because I'll just get dizzy. Dizzy. It's a silly end to the video. Okay, well, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna... Not sure what I'm going to do first. Tidy or edit or whatnot, but we'll figure it out. Okay, bye.